Ready? Let's go.
Yo, what's up? What it do? What's cracking with you? What's happening, everybody? It's Sports Dad, and I'm back in the building. You already know what time it is. Hey, listen. If you can hear me, give me a quick check real quick. I was having some technical difficulties, but we're back in the building and we're making it happen. And so I'm so glad to that you took time out of your schedule to be with us today. And guess what? It is Friday Eve, and we're making it happen today. We're making it happen today. You know what time it is. Listen, like I told you before, we got a special guest today. My man Chuck Bailey is going to be coming on. He's going to be joining us just a little bit. Before we do that, we got to pump it up and everything like that. So make sure that you share the video, share this information, just to let everybody know that we own and we're on and popping right now. And also, too, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. And so that we can get those subscribers up so that we can keep this thing locked in. You feel me? So listen, before we go even further, I got a special treat for you today. I got a real good friend of mine. He's going to come on and listen, this guy just blew me away with the things that he do. Listen, we're going to take we still in the vein of recruiting. We're just going to take a little spin real quick and just take a little time out. And we're gonna, dive into a little bit of magic. Everybody, welcome my guy, Magic Man Dave. What's up, Dave?
Hello, everybody. It's good.
How you doing, Dave?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Yes, sir. I'm doing really well. Thanks. You're welcome. So listen, I want to see some magic, man. Show me some magic, Dave. I want to see the magic. I want to see the magic.
Okay. Well, I forgot how I did the trick. I woke up this morning. I completely forgot how to do any of the magic trick.
Don't you say?
I'm joking, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. When he and I we were working at the bank, I had so much fun fooling him. Blew his mind. I seen him so depressed and not happy. I had to do it. Just to make his day brighter. And it works every time. With the same kind of coin trick. I still do it. I even fool his son. They love it. Here's one of the tricks I will show you. I'm going to turn down this light. Excuse me for 1 second.
All right. Everybody, make sure you paying attention, because you know what they say, the hand is quicker than the eye. Just a little teaser real quick.
All righty. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
There we go.
Where's the magic?
Oh, I froze. Okay, here's the coin trick, and I have a really...
Okay, there we go.
Twitter. I'm going to do it close up because you got your glasses clean and ready to go. Okay, here we go.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, there's nothing here. Normally, because it's cold outside, and I have to put my long sleeve on because it's cold outside. But when I'm doing a magic show, I always have short sleeves, so you can't say it's in my watch or nothing like that. So watch carefully, just like that.
No way.
And it's right here.
No way.
Yes. And another one I have is a Super Bowl. I've been taught by my teacher when I was in junior high school. That was back in the 72 to be exact, when I started junior high school. So this is he taught me the quarter trick. Then I decided to learn with the Super Ball trick. So just the same procedure, but just a little bit different. And just like that, and they're gone. So you can't say it's in my sleeve. And they're gone just like that. And of course, it's right here. So that's how I do it.
Yes, sir. Listen, Mr. Dave, listen, I love it when you do that, man. I really appreciate you taking time out. And listen, we're not going to give away all the tricks right now, but we're going to have you back. Be ready next week to give us some more.
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
So can I.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Take care, man.
No problem. Good to see you. So you want me to go ahead? Are we done?
Yep. So, listen, everybody. That was just a little teaser. Hopefully, you enjoyed the the little tricks or whatever magic. Everybody appreciate a little magic or whatnot. But listen, let's get down to some recruiting. Let's get down to the conversation. What everybody came for, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, everybody's trying to get better with the whole thing of recruiting, and it's just time to share information, and that's what we all about. So make sure that you share this information, and make sure that you share the channel, and make sure you subscribe. All right. Right now, guys, I'm going to bring on a guy. Like I said before, if you've seen the prelude. I talked about this dude, former pro player. He also played at the University of Michigan basketball. This guy, Chuck Bailey, he's been around, and he's also been around on the AAU market and still doing his thing as well. Also has a son that's going through the actual process. I'm going to bring him on right now. And let's welcome my guy, Chuck Bailey. What's up, Chuck?
Hey, what's going on, man? How's it going out there?
Man, hey, it's you already know what time it is. It's a lot of negativity, but we doing what we doing, and you doing what you doing to keep the positive vibes going, man. I see you at a location. What's that all about?
Oh yeah, man. We just opened up. We just birthed a new restaurant. One of probably many different stores called Motor City Smoothie.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah. It's called Motor City Smoothie, man. It's been an idea, man. I've been kind of like coming through with for a few years now, man. It took me about 2 years to make this dream manifest. Just some healthier options, healthier food option for our community. You know what I'm saying? It's here in Detroit, it's in the city. Obviously, you know who my competitors are, but
right.
me, I'm a competitor, man. I'm a born guy. I'm a born competitor, baby. So yeah, I'm willing to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, let's go. I feel you on that, baby. And hey, I can see you franchising in the future. What's up with that?
Okay, so that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? I'm Detroit bred, man. Born and raised here in Detroit, man. East side. You know what I mean? So my first store is actually over here on the east side of Detroit. I'm over here on Jefferson. Our location is 13222 East Jefferson, 48215. So I'm from this area over here. I went to school down the street, Martin Luther King High School. I grew up not too far from here. So this is one of probably many franchises I'm gonna probably have. The goal is to do 5 within the city limits.
Right.
So I'm gonna do 5 stores. I want to do 5 stores inside the city because we don't have nothing like this here in the city, inside the city.
Right. Right.
We got to go outside the city, you know what I mean, to get a healthy food option, you know what I'm saying? Something similar to, smoothies and sandwiches and salads and stuff like that, man. Our city is just full of, they're full of, I ain't going to say unhealthy food options. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Unhealthy food options, man, whether it's the Coney Islands, whether it's the burger joints or whatever, man, that's what I brought up. I brought a more healthier food option to our city, especially over here on the east side. I'm gonna do 5 stores in the city before I branch out to the suburbs. So, I know my element, I know my lane. I know who I am, and I know, this is the heart. You know what I'm saying? Detroit is the heart. So we're gonna start with the heart, and then we're gonna build. We're gonna put some legs on it. We're gonna put arms. We're gonna put a head on it. You know what I'm saying? That's where we going, baby.
I like it. Hey, you know what? And what I like about it the most, Chuck, is that I I started this platform to, to educate parents, player, and coaches about the recruiting process, to give people an inside look and things like that. But it's also good to see, athletes have a business mind as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because at some point the ball is gonna stop. You feel me?
You only get your legs, your arms. You can only shoot so many jump shots in your life, man. So you gotta set yourself up, man. You gotta be a little bit, you gotta be open minded, to understand that basketball only gonna take me so far. It's very few basketball players or athletes who go through college, go through, the professional, have somewhat of a professional career, and actually be able to walk away from basketball and not have to do nothing else other than, Right. It's very few. What I'm saying? Of course, you got to LeBron Jameses, and you got your special guys like that, but we got very few. That right now we at the store, we got customers pulling up right now. That's tomorrow morning. Yeah, we got. I'm sorry, man. We just closing up our store.
Oh, you good.
We got people knocking on the doors right now. Give us some information. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's very few. It's very few athletes who can say, once I'm done with basketball, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do nothing else for the rest of my life. Very few of them. So,
Right. Absolutely, man. And, it's good to see, because you hear a lot of, especially, in the athletic world, former, players and whatnot, bankrupt and things like that, man. But at the end of the day, it's good to have that business mind aspect. So, so you started talking a little bit about yourself, Chuck, but why don't you take us through your basketball career? How did the recruiting happen? Everything for you, man?
I started off, like I grew, I played at Martin Luther King High School, up under one of the legendary coaches from this area, Benny White. Played at Martin Luther King. Actually, we can go back to Little League. Jake Boyd, I'm a road runner. Started off playing PAL with the road runners, then I migrated to the family basketball. Which is, Duran Walker, Speedy Walker, everybody know Coach, whether they know the legendary name of Coach Speedy. You know what I'm saying? Right. He's like Charlie's Angel right here. Like people say his name and never seen him, don't he? He can be standing right next to you when you know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Right. But God, I'm one of his sons. So, you know what I'm saying? I know Pops. You know what I'm saying? I know Uncle Speedy. You know what I'm saying? But I played for the family. Then after I played with the family, I played high school basketball with King. Martin Luther King High School. I went to Michigan. Really, the recruiting process started. I think I was on JV, man. I was on JV playing basketball. Back in the day, you had studs that played JV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Basketball right now is so watered down to where everybody play varsity. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Everybody can make a varsity basketball team. Nah. Back then, we played JV, and the way, because back then we didn't have social media. We didn't have highlights. We didn't have all this. We didn't have Twitter. We didn't have Instagram. We ain't none of that. So, they was there to watch some other guys who were older than I was at the time. I remember Tom Cream, Syracuse, and it was like, shoot, they came to watch the varsity game, and then they stand and watch the JV game. Like, who is this long 6'6" kid over here playing JV? You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting letters and mail, because remember back then, if you get a letter, you was like, whoa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a letter, kids, I don't even think they send letters no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right, they don't.
They send these kids offers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to offer you. You can be whatever. They're going to give you an offer. But anyway.
Exactly. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I started. You know what I mean? I started getting a little. Then I went to start playing with the family. I was playing with the family. I'm one of the first Nike kids, you know what I'm saying, from this area. I was part of the whole Nike process, you know what I'm saying, with the family basketball. I was one of the first little Nike traveling. I went to one of the first Peach Jams, you know what I'm saying, and I played at the Peach Jam. And shoot, after I played it, I had a good turnout at Peach Jam, and then next thing you know, shit, it just turned, it went from, and then of course I grew 4 inches in one high school, so what's summer, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's really how the process started, man. Next thing I know, I go home, I leave the Peach Jam, I come home, and shit, you got from Syracuse to Kentucky to wherever knocking on my door, calling me, calling the school, calling coach, calling my mom and dad. My grandma across the street, like, ain't that the coach that was on TV? He was knocking on your door. He was looking for you. You know what I mean? So that's how the process started. I mean, happened so quick, you know what I'm saying? But it's different now. It's totally different now. Like, you got everybody got camps, everybody got a camera, everybody got this, everybody got that. So it's totally different, but it's different in terms of the media. If more media was out back then more kids would, man, we had, man, there's a bunch of talented guys in the hood, man, or talented guys on my team who would make some of the top players today look like. And these guys playing back then with me wasn't even they wind up having to go JUCO or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, it's different, man. It's different now. Talent, the talent is different. And you got to think about it. Back then I played in the PSL. PSL might have had 40 schools. Now the PSL might only have 15, maybe 20 schools, maybe. It was like 40 something. We had 8 schools in each division of the PSL. And then like the top schools like Renaissance, CMA, the schools, they top schools. Nah, they was like, and they was in their own little division, which was like we gonna play them. We knew we was gonna get a win. Right. I'm getting 40 tonight. We play Renaissance. We play CMA. I'm getting 50 tonight. You know what I'm saying? It was not they the top schools. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, man. It's different.
So wow, man. So what about it now? Let's talk about now, and because I'm looking at how it is for football and how it is for basketball. It's a little bit, the recruiting process is a little bit different, but it just seemed like it's like super hard to get recruited for basketball. Am I tripping?
No, I mean, basketball actually is, well, you got football because y'all got a lot of 707s. Y'all got a bunch of other different things. And it's how many guys on the college football? 80 something?
Yeah.
Basketball is only 15 scholarships. But, so it is harder in comparison to, football, because we got less scholarship opportunities. But nowadays, I mean, because I'm in this lane, it seems like it's easier now, man. I mean, whoever got a camera can get an offer. You got a camera guy following you all around all day and long. We put together a mixtape, a highlight coach, you know what I'm saying? And then he bamboozled the coach, and then he get on campus and fuck around, get the coach fired. Because he got like the head coach be like, that's not the kid. The assistant coach be like, what? Who is this? You know what I'm saying? So that's how the game go now with basketball. It's all about. I mean, it's who got the bigger camera. Who got the sweeter mixtape? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like my son, prime example, Lil Chuck. Right. I sent him to Las Vegas this summer. And I sent to Las Vegas. He worked out and trained all summer in Las Vegas. During the pandemic, he was, we had a private situation out there, and and they was actually hooping out there. You know what I mean? The way they had they stuff set up, they was actually balling out there. They're in Las Vegas, it's 200 degrees. Corona not supposed to live in. If we go anything over 80 degrees, 85 degrees, 200 degrees in Las Vegas. But anyway. He went out there and just the short period of time that he was out there, now he getting looks at USC, UCLA. I mean, you know what I mean? He get interest from New Mexico, a lot of West Coast schools, you know what I'm saying? Just that short period of time of being out there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's all media, you know what I mean?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's all
so it's just
that's him. That's him. What that was last year. He about 4 inches taller and about 20 pounds heavier. He's a little fella.
I seen him, bro. Like, he a big fella. I saw him at the gym, bro. I'm like, man, like what they feeding you, bro? How tall is he now? Like about 6'5"?
I ain't quite 6'5". I mean, he about 6'3.5", 6'4". He might be peaking a 6'4", but he's about 6'3". I mean, it's hard for me because I'm 6'8". I'm still looking down on the top of his head. So, you know what I mean? It's hard for me to say, but anybody, I think he about 6'3", 6'3", but he long. He got long legs, long arms. So and then he's thick, you know what I'm saying? So he look a little taller than I think he about 6'3", 6'3.5", but he coming along, man. Special kid, man. He like to work. That's one thing I can't say about him. He love to get a gym. He call Dad, give me the gym. Dad, what he always want to be in the gym. Son, you gotta go to school, man. You know what I'm saying? But he is a good student, though. He like Doogie Howser with a jump shot. 3'9", 3'8", 3'9",
No, yeah, Doogie. There you go. Yeah, you got to get the grades, baby. You got to get the grades.
Oh, most definitely.
So how much does AAU have to do with recruiting, Chuck?
Everything now, unless like AAU is everything with basketball now. You know what I'm saying? Like the AAU, these AAU coaches, I hate to say it, they the ones who really got the power, because what happens is the college coaches, a lot of the college coaches are former AAU coaches. So they build the relationships, they build relationships, they they all, like a college coach, majority of college coaches and coach the top AAU team. So they it's pretty much it's a relationship. Like the high school coaches, some of them, but then you got a lot of high school basketball is going on at the same time as the college basketball. So the college coaches don't really get a lot of chance to go out and see a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's majority of it is AAU basketball. You know what I'm saying? AAU basketball, like I said, is really, it's pretty much, I ain't gonna say everything, but that circuit basketball and AAU is everything, man. Like, man. Eventually we need to get. They're trying to put their hands back into the college and the high school coaches. You know what I'm saying? Hands. But I hate to say it, man. With all the handlers and the money, especially now, kids about to be able to get paid in college.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be tough for the high school coaches. You know what I'm saying? Because the AAU, the AAU coaches. They be, I coach AAU I raised a group of kids. My kids are in college now. You know what I'm saying? The Romeo Weems. And I raised them from like babies. You know what I'm saying? So and I just seen, like when it got time for them, I'm different. When it got time for them for the high school basketball season and stuff, I used to be like, man, thank you. Woo, sheesh. I ain't got to spend no money. I ain't got to buy no McDonald's on the road trips. I ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, thank you. But then the college high school coaches, sometimes you be like, I still get a call, man. Can you talk to him, man? I'm like, that's your kid now, man.
Right. My job is done.
Hey, but that's just, that's the nature of the beast, man. You know what I mean? Because we spent, like I was with the kids from their 3rd, 4th grade, so they 10 years old. I'm with them every, pretty much. We play basketball year round, especially AAU now. AAU is literally AAU is year round, except when they get to high school. You know what I'm saying? Like the real good AAU programs.
Just so talk about that, because there's a lot of guys out there, man. A lot of kids that want to play at the next level, but they're not playing for the real top AAU teams. They just playing for the little local AAU teams, spending $600-700, or whatnot to play it, for a season. But that's not really gonna get them, playing on a big market and things like that. So everybody wants to, all these kids want to play for the major players, and how can they put themselves in a position, to get noticed, and how does it work? As far as being able to play with the major teams, because you coached with one of the major players.
Yeah. I I mean, if you good, if a kid good, we gonna find you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a kid really good, we gonna find you. Whether we playing you again, you know what I mean? Whether we play against you, say like it used to be situations like when I was coaching, you know, say I got some, you know, my 7th grade. Say I was coaching family when we was like 7th graders.
Right.
Like, I got a 7th grade. We one of the best. I mean, we didn't lose a game for like maybe I don't know how many years we lose, and we played a division up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
we played in all the top tournaments locally. Locally, we didn't lose for I don't know how many years. But what happens is we used to go to certain tournaments and like we play like a little mama pop team and we beat up on them.
Yeah.
And the best parent be in the stand like, damn, I want my son to be that good. I want my son to play on that team.
Right.
And here it is, a tournament, Monday, tournament over Sunday. Monday morning, I get the call. Parent,
wow.
Hey, coach, how are you? How you doing? You okay? You know what I'm saying? You want to buy you lunch today?
Right.
What can I do for my son to you know what I'm saying? My son to be on with you guys, and just so happened the kid is stud. So what I used to do, I give respect to the other coaches. The coach I call the coach.
Yeah.
I call them. A lot of guys don't do this. A lot of guys. That's why I kind of got a good rep around here. Like, because I'm a stand up. I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I call the coach and be like, look, man, your parent just called me. The kid in my practice that was just on your team, in my practice, your parent just called me. What's going on? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what's up with y'all situation? Give him an opportunity to call the parent and let the parent make the decision. Look,
right.
Coach, it ain't working. I think this is a better situation over here for us right now. And we do it like that. We do it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like some guy, I know you be seeing a lot of these AU teams, they be beefing with coaches, and it ain't that serious, man. Like, no, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious for me to be beefing with. I'm gonna just be straight up with you. Let the parent make the decision, and I put the parent in a decision making situation.
Right.
Look, I call coach. I let him know. Woo. And you can't do nothing but respect that. So that's that's funny. I was talking to a coach yesterday about this whole conversation we having right here. Like,
yeah. What happened? So what happened?
So I mean, eventually, and it's funny. We used to play our motto when I had them guys. You know what I'm saying? Our motto was either get down or lay down. That was our motto. So our kids knew, like, when we go to these tournaments, if he good, a player like a kid like Rome, like, come to me after the tournament, like, that coach, man, he good, man. That's my man. He he good. You know what I mean? Like, he want to get down, coach. After we just spanked him real good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how the situation, and that's how it happened. You know what I mean? And that's how some situations happen like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and then I'm a cool guy, man. I'm a cool coach, man. Kids love to play for me, man. Coach,
yeah.
I mean, I'm cool, man. I can I can vibe with them. We can kick it. We gotta, I'm in touch with what they going on as young fellas and stuff like. A lot of them think I'm younger than what I am. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's how that process goes. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, be straight up with, don't be out here falling out with no coaches over no players, man. That ain't yours. If he ain't got your last name, he don't belong to you.
That's right. And he's free to go wherever you want to go.
It's funny. I just had a conversation with a guy yesterday. And then another issue that be happening too. Like, a lot of coaches, they'll get a talented kid, right?
Right.
They'll get a special kid in a program.
Right.
But a lot of these coaches be thinking that if I get this special kid, if I hold on to this special kid, Nike is gonna come give me a deal. Nike gonna give me. I mean, it's very rare. Like, you got the kid in Ypsilanti, Monty Bates.
Right.
Nike gave him a deal because he's special. He's super duper special.
Right.
6'9", dribble shoot. So Nike said, you know what? Here go a couple dollars. I'm gonna give your dad whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that shit don't work like that for everybody.
Right. Right.
It does not work like that for everybody.
Well, the thing is that like, so talk to these coaches that have these AAU teams and they want to get sponsored, right? They want to get sponsored, and
if you want to get sponsored, you need to go to. You got a better chance of asking Daimler Chrysler to sponsor you than Nike or Adidas. Well, Adidas. You got levels to Adidas. Under Armour, you can probably get an Under Armour here and there, but you got a better chance of coming to me and saying, Coach Chuck, can Motor City Smoothie sponsor me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a better shot than that than actually thinking Nike, unless you got a stud, a super duper stud. You know what I mean? Like, especially here in the state of Michigan, it's only 2 Nike teams. It's usually only 2 Nike teams in the state. It was only one at first.
Right.
It was one Nike team at first, and that was the family basketball. And the reason, I like I said, I'm one of the first Nike, so the family is one of the first programs that actually started the EYBL.
Okay.
So we kind of like grandfathered in, kind of like we part of them, part of that mob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then here come the stud in Ypsilanti and say, you know what? Nike said, you know what, Coach, we love you. It's business. We're going to keep you on, but we got to get dog a couple of, you might sell us $2 billion in gym shoes in a year and a half. You feel me? Right. You know what I'm saying?
So that's how it works. You gotta have a stud like a Imani Bates or something like that. Yeah. And because the thought process is that they're gonna make the shoe company some money.
Yeah, exactly. That's how that go. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. Ain't nothing else to it unless you got a really, unless you got a program full of really good players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you know what I mean? Like, they had like the team out of you got the team out of Atlanta called AOT. I remember when they first came on, they was really good. Like, Nike must have put them on like trial run or something.
Yeah.
Because they was really, I remember their first year playing Nike, we was freshmen. Romeo and Rock and them was freshmen. They was really good. They kicked our ass. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, who is this Sharif Cooper? Who is this kid who did all this little hair, this little 8th grade? It was Sharif Cooper.
Wow.
And then they had a strong guard. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker strong as hell. He out here dribbling, dunking, and he was like a 2 guard. He was like 6'2.5", 6'3" at the time. It was Isaac Okoro. That's about to be in the draft this year.
Wow.
Like an African kid who you couldn't get a layup on if you tried.
Dang. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And going back to what you were saying too, I remember how you said that the kids don't necessarily they don't belong to the team. They free to go wherever they want. Well, when we was playing, we had this kid, Isaiah Jackson. And
okay.
Yeah, so we was playing for Oakland Elite, and we had actually a pretty good team, 7th and 8th grade, whatnot. But this is basically to go along with what you were saying. So a lot of these kids want to know how can they get noticed by the major players when they playing for a local AAU team. And the short answer is that you got to be a dog when you get an opportunity to play against the major players.
You got to be a dog. If you're a dog, we're going to come, the family, we're going to come get you. We're going to find out who you is, and we're going to come get you. Bates I don't know how Bates operate over there, but I know how the family, you know what I'm saying? If you're a dog, you know what I'm saying? We'll find you, you know what I'm saying? And you will be a great asset to the program, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But that's what happened. That's what happened with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came, he was working, he was a raw talent or whatnot. Then 9th to 10th grade year, we came to practice and he wasn't dressed. And I'm like, Isaiah, what's up? And he was just like, you got to talk to my mom. I'm like, oh, man.
Oh, damn.
Right.
man.
Yeah, he go. Like
they didn't drop the bag on him. What's up?
Hey, but after that though, he blew up.
Yeah.
After he made that change, oh boy, it blew up, bro. And so like, you know, when you get that opportunity to go, you got to go regardless. You know, it's all business. Listen, everybody that's in the chat right now, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got Chuck Bailey who's giving it to us right now. You know, we having a good conversation talking about the recruiting process. And you know, if this is your first time visiting the channel, make sure you subscribe. Go to the actual YouTube platform and hit the notification bell too. But yeah, man, I don't know what happened.
So it's business. It's never personal.
Hey, New Jack City, baby.
Come on, man. Like one thing about this basketball, this little league of youth basketball, man, you'll be pulling your hair out if you a mom and pop program, you know what I'm saying, like, and you got you a stud, you'll have some sleepless nights. You're gonna have some sleepless nights wondering why that stud left the program.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, man, you'll be pissed. You'll be mad, like, damn, man, I bought him all them hamburgers, I bought him gym shoes. We went on the road, his mama ain't paying a dime.
Right.
She always told me she ain't had no money. And every weekend out here, she out at the club, but every Saturday morning I'm putting this bill. You'll be over there pissed.
Yep.
The moment, you know, the big dogs come.
Hey, it's over, man. It's over.
And in fact, and the thing is, a lot of people be thinking like, man, they ain't dropped the bag on them. Man, these kids, it ain't the bag. It ain't no money. 99%, it ain't no money. It'd be a pair of gym shoes. That's it. Give him a pair of gym shoes, he's gone. Give him a sweet chocolate food, book bag, pair of gym shoes, he's out of the door. He's gone. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just, you know, I got to keep it 100 with you.
Right.
Pair of 2-3 pairs of sweet gym shoes, book bag, jogger suit, tech, you know, get him a Nike tech suit. So sweet.
That's it.
Out of there. Then if it suits the parent, you know what I'm saying? Like if the parent see, like, look, man, my kid can benefit more by playing Nike. I got a kid. But don't get it twisted. Well, you know, when the parent get over here and play with the Nike Pro, don't think that prima donna shit stops. It only get worse.
Wow.
It only get worse when they get to the night, because now you know, like they feeling they coming over here that, okay, we got, you know, you over here with us, woo, you know, I'm the one, I'm the this, that, and the third, woo, my son. But you got to realize, I got 10 of your sons over here. Right. I got your son ain't just the number one. He part of we gonna make him feel like he love you, he this, he that. But I got 10 of them. I got 10 of your sons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't give them. I can't get a baby 35 pair of gym shoes. I gotta spread them out between the other 10. Everybody get 3 pair apiece. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get one gym shoe.
So what happens? So like when a team is sponsored, like the players don't have to pay, right? They just, if you good enough, you play on the squad, you just show up to hoop.
Yeah, I mean with sponsor programs. But you know, like in the high school division. Let's get this correct.
Yes.
There is no such thing as sponsored little league teams. Nike does not sponsor 5th grade basketball, 4th grade basketball. The way it works is they sponsor the high school teams and all that little money. Like say I got a program and we sponsor my 17U sponsored by Nike. 16, then it trickle down. 16U sponsored. 16, the high school part is sponsored by Nike.
Right.
But 17s is the actual ones who get the money, who get the sponsored dollars where they can travel. And then it's up to your program head to say, I'm going to spread it out amongst my program. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they might get X amount of dollars for two, they might get X amount of dollars for the 17s to travel, and then they might get X amount of money for merchandise they can spend on the guys and stuff like that. And then you just sprinkle it, they sprinkle. There's no such thing as 5th grade sponsorship. Nike don't care about, they ain't interested in the number 1 5th grader in America right now. Okay. A kid, he's 5'5" in the 5th grade, bigger and stronger than everybody, and all he can do is make layups. They don't care about that.
Right.
Nike's not interested in that. Not even 7th graders. I mean, well, some 7th graders, if you're a special 7th grader, like the kid in Ipsy, he was special. So they was interested. They was courting with him and hoped to get him in the high school division.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the sponsorship really didn't kick in. Don't really kick in into the high school, and then you just trickle it down through your program. Nike don't give out no cheese to no little fellas. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how that go. They don't sponsor that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So high school boys don't pay nothing.
Yeah.
Then you got your little league portion, the grassroots portion. The grassroots portion is the ones who pay, who kind of pay. They pay a little stipend. Or whatever they coach, whatever their program say, okay, it costs $500 for this,
Yeah, that's how that go. That's good information because, like, a lot of people, and including myself, they thought when the team is sponsored, you think it's sponsored at all levels, but it's not.
No, it's only sponsored at the high school level.
Yeah, that's good information.
Yeah, at the high school level, because you especially you at that level to where you can, in a year. You sponsor 17. In a year, that same kid on that program could be making Nike billions of dollars selling gym shoes.
Right.
They don't know what a 5th grader gonna do. He be 6'1" in the 5th grade and be 6'1" at 32 years old.
Right.
You don't know what go no more.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. You're absolutely right.
That's how that like Nike don't They invest. They investors.
Right. That's what
gamblers.
It is. Right. So, we at the tail end. This is my last question I got for you, Chuck. What can parents do? Okay, what can parents do coaches or whatnot? What can they do to make sure that their kid is in a good situation to actually possibly be able to play at a college level? What can the parents do to help?
You just gotta make sure you pick the right program, pick the right coaches. You know what I mean?
How you do that?
Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. By no means. The only kids that get recruited are with the shoe programs.
Okay.
No, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? You have some quality coaches out here who old school, who will call these colleges. You know what I'm saying? Call the colleges. Who will call them and be like, shit, I got a player right here, man. Y'all might want to take a look at it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got coaches that'll do that now. You know what I mean? Like you got that, you got those type of coaches. who will get on their grind for their players. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as a parent, you got to see what type of coach is that. You know what I'm saying? Especially now. This year is really important for the college coach. For the high school, especially them seniors. Especially the seniors who missed the whole summer of circuit basketball, missed the whole summer of basketball. Now it's really going to be boiled down to the high school coaches. High school coaches going back to the old ways, getting on the phone, calling Calipari, calling Izzo, calling mid-major coaches, calling JUCO coaches, calling D3s. You know what I'm saying? Calling. They're gonna have to get on the phone, call these coaches, break down some film, send it to the coaches, court with the coaches to get their kids in college. Now, this year is really gonna show if your coach worth 2 cents. if your high school
Wow.
coach wants anything. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? Because
Wow.
with COVID, kids, you know, it's some kids who was banking on they summer, they junior, like me. My junior summer turned my whole life around. My junior going into my senior summer turned my whole life around.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my junior going, it turned my whole life around. So
Right.
like the kids who was juniors going to the seniors, they missed out because of the COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like they missed out on a golden opportunity this summer. So now it's gonna be down to their high school coaches. You know what I mean? High school coaches getting out on the grind, getting back, getting back to it.
Right.
That's gonna be the tell if your coach is, if your coach a good coach or your coach ain't shit. Period. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
I mean, especially if the kid pretty good. If the kid got some talent and he pretty good and got grades, and nowadays the kid don't even really gotta be that good.
Right.
You know
right.
don't even gotta be that good. A coach can get a kid in college. So now this summer he really gonna have to work. Coach, I mean this fall and winter, coach really have to work to get them babies in college, man.
I'm glad you said that, bro. I know. I'm glad you said that because, I think the AAU is good, but I also think that the AAU made the high school coaches lazy. You know what I'm saying? Because, right. And a lot of these high school coaches don't feel like, hey, that ain't my job.
Exactly. A lot of these high school coaches nowadays, they feel like, shit, well, fuck, I gotta work for the AAU coach. Shit, y'all,
right.
He the motherfucker who get excuse me, I don't know if I'm supposed to be cussing or whatever. We open up
good.
No kids on here, is it?
No, you
okay. Shit, I keep it to 100. You know what I'm saying? You lucky I didn't pull out a broom. You feel me?
but see, this is what I want. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I want it real. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have to be scripted or anything like that. At the end of the day, listen, we want the information, bro, and we trying to help somebody. That's what we want.
I'm gonna get about the free game, but like I said, like a lot of the high school coaches, especially the ones, but it's a lot of high school coaches that's part of the AAU game,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But the ones who not, they like, shit. Well, I mean, he gonna get what he gonna get. Like his AAU coach got it. That's the motherfucker who get the money, go get the bag, you get the get the president shoes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got some who still do what they do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like coach over at my man over at you got some good coaches, Steve Hall, Juan Rickman. Them coaches still go back, get on their knuckles and grind. You know what I'm saying? Like for their players.
Yeah.
I mean, just to name a few. It's still some out here, but it's a lot of them. Shit, man. I just I coach high school basketball. I give me a little $5,000 stipend or $25 stipend. I just coaching and hopefully I can get something out of it. If not, shit, I'm a teacher in the building. You know what I mean? Like, I'm coaching. I won women's state championship. If I don't, okay.
Right.
But as far as getting a kid in college, man, I ain't really got to work as hard no more. They play AAU in the summer. That's what AAU for.
Right.
No.
Right.
Me personally, no. Even if the kid plays AAU, I think the high school coaches still should be calling, getting a relationship with get the relationship like prime example. When I was coaching my kids, they high school coaches had the relationship with the college coaches. I got very few college coaches called me because when they called me, I said call their mama, call their Baba, and call their high school coach. Because I don't want nobody around here thinking Coach Chuck that took a couple dollars. The Baba's looking at me crazy like, so you got the money on my baby to go to college? No, your son was just giving the bit. I ain't nobody giving the money. He said the end of the bit. It be the one who don't even play. Mama try to check into your day, try to check you. I know you got some money for my son. No. I didn't get a job. son barely played, baby. I get one dime. That's how, so that's how, that's how I did it. Go talk to the college, go talk to the high school coach, and go talk to go talk to the mama. Now, if the mama or the daddy call me and say, Coach, I don't know what I'm doing, then I give them my opinion. I tell them what they're gonna do.
Right.
Weigh the pros and the cons, and then we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? But no, not and I think that's how don't put the power back in the high school coach. I mean, but that's somebody who coming from a guy who played, I played at every level. You know what I'm saying? Played before. I done been in the limelight before. You know what I mean? So that type of stuff don't really, like I don't need to. I done live my my days. I don't need to live off of a kid. And plus, I got my own. I got my own two sons who be pulling my hair out. Yeah, I'm saying so. Yeah.
Yeah. So check this out. I had Rashad Phillips on my show.
Okay.
And I had I interviewed him or whatnot.
Yoda.
And,
what's his name? Yoda. The Yoda man.
Yoda. That's what they call him, Yoda.
The sports Yoda. The Yoda man.
Right. He came on the show, man, and he was saying something really powerful, and I want to get your feedback on it. Let me see if I can get it. Can you hear that?
No. What did he say?
Okay. So basically what he said is that he said that high school coaches, basketball is an expressive sport. And and if a coach is not allowing you to be, allowing you to express yourself, then they shouldn't be coaches.
Right. I mean, I understand. You know what I mean? Like, be yourself. That's one thing. I mean, that's the motto that with my kids, man. Like, I let them be themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't got all the answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I start shit, every time I be coaching, we be out there to dog fight. I turn around and be like, be honest, what you think? They breaking the 2-2-1. Hey, right, wrong, Tariq. What y'all think, man? Like, they done broke every play I done put out there. Y'all figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
And then they be like, all right, coach, well, this how that, so that's how that goes. You know what I mean? Like,
I saw you on your Facebook, on your post, and this is the last thing, and I'm gonna let you go. But I saw on your Facebook post, you said that you had a near-death experience. With this whole, I guess it was in relation to COVID or whatever. Talk a little bit about that, man, and your challenge that you had with that.
I mean, just COVID, man. I was sick, man. Like, I was one of the first ones. I mean, they said I had pneumonia, but I know for sure I had COVID at the time. Like, this was what? I know the date, and I know exactly where I went and where I probably got it, or got sick from. I was sick, man. It was March 1st. Remember, March 1st, that was a Sunday. By that Wednesday, I started coming down with little symptoms. By Thursday, I was at Lil Chuck's game, and I was feeling wheezy. And I left there, and I went to the bar that night. And after the game and stuff, I had a few drinks with my partner. He was in from out of town. Then that Friday, and that's why I say God take care of babies and fools. They say that God take care of babies and fools. So I must be a fool because I ain't no baby no more. But anyway, that Friday night, what happened Friday? I was sick all day Friday. Saturday, we had a 1-day tournament. I was coaching my little fellas, my little 7th graders at the time. And I know I was around them. I know, you know what I mean? Like, we was in the gym. I'm in the huddle. Right. I'm sweating. I'm telling them to stay away from me a little bit, but we in the huddle.
Right.
That was Saturday. That had to be like the 7th or 6th. Then that Sunday we had practice again. I'm still kind of like I'm out of it. You know what I'm saying? And then that was Sunday. We had practice. There Monday, we went to the game. Chuck, that was first day game of the districts. I'm still out of it.
Right.
Got to Wednesday, I was like, oh my God, Jesus crap, help me. Dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus, help Coach Chuck. Because I ain't gonna make it. So I went to the hospital. I went to the hospital out here in the suburbs.
Yeah.
And they gave me some medicine and stuff and sent me home. They swabbed me for the COVID and boo, 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 said I had COVID, said I had pneumonia. But this was before they shut the country down, before it really started hitting. So,
right.
He gave me my medicine and everything. But I remember just being there like, man, I remember telling my peoples like, look, I don't think I'm going to make it, man. I was confined to a bedroom. I was in there like, man, this might be it. This is the big one. This is the big one right here, baby. I don't think Big Chuck gonna make it, baby. I was in that room, I was sweating. And then it got to a point where I couldn't breathe. And every time I breathed, it felt like it was like something stabbing me in my heart. It felt like my chest felt like glass. Wow. And I go from the bedroom to the living room and I be, you know what I'm saying, I'll be out of breath. So they gave me my medicine. And I'm going to tell everybody, I don't know if I'm supposed to, I hope I don't get you blocked, but like amoxicillin. They gave me some amoxicillin tablets, 800s. I took them amoxicillins. When I finally got in my system, it knocked it right away. Knocked it completely out.
Wow.
Amoxicillins. So It's about to get cold. I'll say anybody out here watching, go tell your doctor to prescribe you some amoxicillins, 800 amoxicillins. They gave me doses of 800. It was like 875 milligrams of amoxicillin. I had to take those twice a day. Took that twice a day. A few days later, I started taking it on Thursday. By Sunday, I was better. I was back better. I started feeling better and stuff like that. But then Sunday, they shut the country down, the world.
Yeah.
I shut the world down. So now I'm feeling better. Like, damn, let's go outside now.
Yeah.
Nah, motherfucker, you ain't going outside. You go back in the house, big fella. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, that was the first time ever in my life. I mean, I'd have been in some situations where in the streets, in the hood and stuff, man, like, damn, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of here. You know what I'm saying? Be up on the east side, you feel me? Like, they shoot this way, they shoot that way. I'd have been in those types of, but I've never been in a situation where I've been sick. I was sick and I couldn't control it.
Right.
And it's like, ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby. You know what I mean? And that was scary. That's spooky. You know what I'm saying? And then seeing the world, how like you go outside with nobody outside, with no cars out. That was, man, looking back on it, that was an eerie time of my life. Like, man, it was eerie. Shut everything down. But we here, man. And like, that was it's some bad things that happened in the COVID, but it's some positive things, man. As far as myself, birthed the business,
right?
Healthy food option for our community.
Absolutely.
Able to bring jobs to the community. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I mean, a lot of good things happen, man. So a lot of good things happen out of a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I was fucked up though, Coach.
Hey man, hey, listen. When I saw that, man, my heart went out to you because we lost a lot of people, during that time or whatnot. But
man. My heart's and prayers go out to all those families. Like, my father was sick at the same time. He was actually hospitalized for like 9 days. But here's the crazy thing about his situation. He refused to, like, he was sick at the same time I was sick.
Yeah.
We went to the hospital 3 days apart. They said he had COVID, said I had pneumonia.
Right.
He refused to, old stubborn. His stubbornness probably saved his life. He refused to let them put him on the ventilator.
Yeah.
He's like, man, y'all ain't put me on no goddamn bed. I'll breathe on my own or I'm going to die. That's what I was saying.
Right.
Old people, you know what I mean? He's 70. Yep. Y'all ain't put me on no ventilator. I live my life the way I'm living. So if I gotta go, I gotta go. That's how he was. My pops was. You feel me? And he came up out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, dang, dog. I said, damn, but you stubborn, boy. You're stubborn as hell. Stubborn. You being stubborn old motherfucker that saved your whole life being stubborn. Because a lot of people that got on that ventilator, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people that was on the ventilators, then they were saying that was killing them, because what happens is it made your body rely on somebody else to breathe for you, and then once that happens, somebody else, our bodies, our temple's not meant for something else to work for us. God didn't make us like that. God didn't make us God didn't make us for us, our bodies, to have something else breathing for us. That's why he gave us life. If that's the case, we'd be robots. That's a robot.
Yes, sir.
Our God didn't make our bodies for that. And some people don't believe. Some people don't believe in believe in all that. Not that you believe that what you believe. I believe this. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
I believe in the God, and God didn't make our bodies for something else to breathe for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And to with that situation, with my OG, man, like that, being stubborn, being a stubborn old head, I think me personally saved his life, because he was sick. He was just as sick as me.
Well,
at that time, you know what I'm saying? And I know how I felt.
Yeah.
If he felt anything like me, I was like, shit. I said, baby, I ain't gonna make it, baby. My insurance policy is this. Little Chuck get that. Baby Drew get that. Mama Bailey get that. And you got it right. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. I was really that bad. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Well, you know what, man? Like, I'm glad you came up out of it, bro. I can see you a faith-based person, and at the end of the day, I'm going to be doing a talk on the show a little bit later, probably next week, a little bit how important it is to make sure that you have some level of spirituality, whatever it might be, because that helps too. But at the end of the day, the Bible says that the righteous cry and the Lord heareth and delivered them out of all their troubles. And so, I'm glad he delivered you, man. And
man,
I'm glad
and it's crazy, man. Like he definitely delivered me, man. I definitely know, as a guy, like seeing all of this and seeing like coming up out of it, and then coming up out of it and being blessed. He done blessed me so abundantly right now, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I be looking around, like sometimes he be blessing me. I look around.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, me? What I do? What I do? What I do to deserve this? You know what I'm saying? And then you get blessed so much, it be spooky, like, man. Like, but I do remember like a year ago, man, I was going through some time. I was going through some rough patches in my life. You feel me? I was going through it. I was going through some stuff.
Yeah.
And I stayed diligent. You know what I'm saying? I stayed believing in him, and I never wavered.
Yeah.
And he brought me out of it. And he blessed me. Blessed me.
Yeah.
Now I'm a faithful tithe payer. I pay my tithes every Sunday. Give me a couple dollars, dog. Hey, my big fella, you gonna keep blessing me? You gonna help a few dollars, man. You gonna help a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying, big fella? Hey, man, you can have your couple. Matter of fact, you go double dose here, man. You go a little extra, little tip.
Yeah, but the situation is though that God always look out for his people, and he always look out too, especially for givers. You know what I mean? And I can tell that, just throughout the interaction with you, man, that you're definitely a giver, man. And kudos to you, brother.
Man, that's the only way you're gonna continue to get blessed, man. I can't just let everything come into me and I don't give back to nobody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That ain't fair.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Somebody had to look out for me, do something for me. God doing something for me, so I gotta bless. I gotta, that's my motto. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I got into this game, doing free clinics, doing free stuff, giving back to my community. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving back. That's how I keep being blessed, man. That's how God keep blessing me, keep putting his arms of protection around me.
Yeah.
Like I live by that. You know what I mean? Like that's something that my parents instilled in me as a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? As a young fella, man, I ain't gotta be, like I ain't gotta save up every dollar so I can be, and not give out, I had $2 in my pocket and get it $2 away and be like, and then go to our ask God like, God, man, I'm broke. What's happening? He gave my $2 away, and then hold him accountable like I gave it away. Bam, it go 2,000.
Right. There you go.
It go 5,000. It go 10,000. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like that's how my life really goes. I swear on everything I love. My life, I give away my last few dollars. Less than 24 hours, 48 hours. Pocket full of money, sitting right. Oh, somewhere on the island or somewhere chilling. You know what I'm saying? Some type of blessing to come, man. Some type of crazy blessing. So
absolutely.
I live my life, man. I live my life like that.
Hey, you still do? Are you still doing building the legacy?
Yeah, we still got building a legacy. I mean, we still do the little teams here and there. You know what I mean? We still do our tournaments, and we got, matter of fact, we getting back to the tournament thing, and we do our high school classics, Hoops for Hope.
What
age? Every year. We on our 10th. I think we on our 10th year of Hoops for Hope.
What age group do you got? Do you have
age group teams? I have.
Yeah.
We got a little bit. We got teams, man. I got team, man. We got all ages, man. Like I walk in the gym the other day, might be 30 second graders. Like, where y'all come from? Oh yeah, coach. Hey, coach. You go train this? I'm like, where 30 second graders come from? What I'm doing 30 second graders? I can only coach. I come back tomorrow, 19 eighth graders.
Is Chuck? We
got all ages, man. Like we got all ages, but really, our biggest thing, we more so the platform. So we do tournaments. You come, like Building a Legacy has turned really into the platform, an opportunity where we don't have to go out of state to play and get competitive basketball. We right here, right here in the state, man.
Do you do your son play for you as well?
My oldest boy, he play for the family now. Little Chuck plays for the family.
Okay.
My youngest boy, he still play. I mean, he played family, or he played, Building a Legacy. But really, so Building a Legacy, we pop in teams here and there. You know what I'm saying? We not necessarily completely a program. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's more so like, okay, like every year I take a team to Vegas. Yeah. So like once AAU basketball is over with, we go to Vegas every summer to play in the last tournament of the summer. And I had teams like, it might be a little all-star team. I had players from all over come go with us. You know what I'm saying? Get a little, get out of the city, you know what I'm saying? Free expense, I sponsor them and stuff like that.
That's what's up, bro. Hey man, listen, I appreciate your time, Chuck. I definitely have you back on, man, at some point, man. I can sit here and talk to you for hours, bro. You keep it real.
Oh yeah, same too. Same here, man. Like shit, I got so much to say, man. Y'all, anytime y'all want free game, let me know, man. I'll give it to y'all. I've been doing it for a minute now.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Hey, make sure you and we got to understand too that when I post the video, people are gonna come view the video as well afterwards. So make sure y'all go check out, the smoothie joint.
Motor City Smoothie. Motor City Smoothie. This is what we got going on over here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Motor City Smoothie. We here 13. We're 13222 East. Detroit, Michigan 48215. I mean, we got smoothies. Everything in here is Detroit based. You know what I'm saying? It's Motor City. From our sandwiches, we got a Coleman Young sandwich, we got a Kilpatrick sandwich, we got a Queen of Soul, we got a Big Three. I mean, all our stuff is named after Detroit figures or some type of Detroit it's just named after something Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, from our chips, we eat Better Made. Our sandwiches, our bread is made in here in Detroit. From our music, everything is Detroit here. So
I'm gonna tell you, my boys down at Wayne State. You know what I'm saying? So
we coming that way. I'm looking for a spot right there in Wayne State in the campus area over there. So I'm looking for a spot down there. I want to go. We kind of further east right now. We're like on the border of Grosse Pointe. Yeah. But we're looking for something. I'm looking for in my second location to be down that way towards that Wayne State campus.
Well, we're gonna come down and check you out, man. We're gonna try to get down there this weekend or whatnot.
Oh yeah, come holler at us. Come holler at me. Let me know when you're on your way. We get you together.
Absolutely,
my wonderful. I got my I'm serious. My employees here. They're waiting on me so we can shut down.
All right, man. Well, go ahead and do what you got to do, man. We'll catch up with you, man. But thanks again. I appreciate you.
My guy.
All right, be easy. So, that was I really enjoyed that interview. You know what I'm saying? It don't get any realer than that, guys. You know what I'm saying? It don't get any realer than that. And Chuck is a real good person, a real good guy, and who's been around and he knows some information, man. And but it was awesome. So listen, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 300 subscribers. Y'all help me out. You know what I'm saying? So we can keep this thing going. And like I said before, we're increasing the channel and we're going to keep going after those good quality interviews. And while I was just interviewing with him, another guy that came to mind, who I know who will be an excellent interview as well. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Next week, I'm supposed to have a motivational speaker come on, and I also want to talk about the importance of having some level of spirituality. You're not going to get too religious or anything like that and say this is the right religion or my religion is we're not doing that. But at the end of the day, have some level of spirituality, whatever that might be. But I really appreciate you checking this out and hanging out with us. But make sure that you stay with us because you just never know where we're going to go. You feel me? There you have it, folks. Another great recruiting session in the books. Definitely there were some huge nuggets that were dropped, and hopefully you're walking away with something tangible. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we post new information. And also, too, if you want to support the channel financially, be sure to send all donations to $SportsDad CEPH, and that's also on my YouTube platform as well. Make sure that you stay tapped in. And until next time, I'm out.